Hi everyone and welcome to the Learning Curve. In this video, I will be looking at the Math Whiz question of the week, and I will be looking at the famous two children problem. Here we are told that a person has two children. At least one is a boy. What is the probability or chance that both children are boys? For a problem like this, we want to first write down what are all the possible outcomes. In other words, what are all the possible ways in which a person could have two children. I want us to pause for a couple seconds, pause your video for a couple seconds or even minutes, and try and figure out the question. Okay, welcome back. Now, let's see if you got the question correct. Let's write down all the possible ways in which a person could have two children. So the person could have a boy first and then another boy. So that's one possible outcome. Another possible outcome is that the person could have a boy first and then a girl. Thirdly, a person could have a girl first and then a boy. The order actually matters. I hope you were able to figure that out, that the order matters. And the fourth possible way in which a person could have two children is to have a girl followed by another girl. Awesome. Now, since we are told in the question that at least one of the children is a boy, then this eliminates one of the possible outcomes here, which is the girl-girl option that is automatically eliminated. So we're therefore left with three possible outcomes involving at least one boy, because this is a critical condition, at least one boy. There are three possible outcomes involving at least one boy here, here, and of course, two boys there. But we are asked for the probability that both children are boys if a person has two children. So the probability that both children are boys if a person has two children would simply be here. So I'm writing this P for probability. It's the probability that both children are boys, so that is boy, boy, which is equal to, this can only occur once here, boy, boy, out of a number of possible outcomes of 1, 2, 3, since we eliminated the girl-girl option. So the answer is 1/3. I hope you got it right. So the probability that a person who has two children, where at least one of the children is a boy, the probability that both children are boy is 1/3, or 33.1/3%. All right, hope you got that correct. And in next week's Math Whiz question of the week, we'll be looking at this question. A person has two children. At least one is a boy born on a Tuesday. What is the probability that both children are boys? This one is a little bit more difficult, so I want you to think about it carefully, and I will be presenting the solution in detail next week, Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe as we continue our indulgence in the world of mathematics and thought processes. See you soon.